Hello everyone, welcome. So I'll be continuing with the same topic, tips to develop effective listening skills. So I had already explained a few. So now I will explain you the seventh step. Ask questions only to ensure understanding. When somebody is telling you a story or sharing an experience or sharing some incident of life, listen to the person properly. If you want to ask questions only to ensure your understanding, only to see whether you have understood it correctly or not. Do not judge or do not criticize the other person. Here, an example has been given. A colleague is excitedly telling you about her trip to Vermont and all the wonderful things she did and saw. In the course of this chronicle, she mentions that she spent some time with a mutual friend. You jump in with, "Oh, I haven't heard from Alice in ages." Now, see, your colleague is telling about a trip, describing a trip, and is telling about the wonderful memories. Now, what you have done, you have jumped into some another matter and you are talking about somebody else. So now you are distracting the speaker, you are distracting the conversation. So do not do that. Let the speaker tell his part. Do not just mix everything when you are having a conversation with somebody or whenever you are listening to someone. Do not just mix everything. In a particular conversation, you're supposed to ask questions which are related to that topic of discussion. Do not talk about everything. Do not mix it up. In that way, both of you will be confused and it won't be an effective communication. You won't be able to understand, the other person won't be also able to understand you. You will also not be able to understand the other person because you have mixed a lot of things. Because you have asked about a lot of things which has nothing to do with their thought, with the speaker's thought or the story. So that is why just wait and listen properly and ask questions which are related to the topic of discussion. Do not distract the discussion. Step number 8, try to feel what the speaker is feeling. So you are supposed to understand the person's emotions and feelings. When a person is sad, you are not supposed to laugh. So you must react accordingly, and accordingly you must provide your feedback. Being a listener, you need to be empathetic. You need to understand the emotions and feelings of the other person. Step 9, give the speaker regular feedback. Now, regular feedback does not mean that I'll keep on interrupting. It means that you need to provide feedback so that the speaker can understand that yes, you are listening to him or her. Show that you are listening to the person. Show that you are understanding. And feedback does not only have to be given with the help of words. Sometimes gestures, sometimes expressions can also provide a feedback. Like nodding your head is also a feedback, is also a response. So you need to keep on ensuring the speaker that yes, you're listening and you are understanding. And you don't have to speak a word to do that every time. You can nod your head. You can show it with your expressions. So that's how you need to give feedback to the speaker. The 10th step is to pay attention to what isn't said, to non-verbal cues. Okay, now non-verbal communication, it plays a very important role in face-to-face communication. As you all know, this I have explained this several times. So you're supposed to listen to the speaker, listen to the words, as well as you're supposed to pay attention to the facial expressions, to the gestures, to the posture, so that you can have a better understanding, a clearer understanding. If you do not notice the non-verbal cues, you might not be able to understand the whole situation. So that is why you are also supposed to look at the non-verbal cues and also listen to the words. So this is how you can develop your effective listening skills. I hope it is helpful. Thank you so much, everyone.